In this week's Wagoneer Wednesday video, we're going to dive deep into the topic why I bought my 1986 Jeep Grand Wagoneer with the AMC 360 V8 over a 1977 Jeep J10 pickup truck, had the 5-speed manual and the 258 inline 6-cylinder engine. If you're new around here, welcome. My name is Garrett. Every Wednesday at 7 p.m., I like to call it Wagoneer Wednesdays at 7 p.m., I upload a brand new video to the channel. I've got so many things to do to my old 1986 Grand Wagoneer. And this upcoming summer, I really am motivated to get all the bodywork finished and get it into paint. I really want to paint it either blue or red. So make sure you subscribe for Wagoneer Wednesdays at 7 p.m. So we're gonna rewind the clock back to August of 2020. I was 22 years old. I was running an Instagram account called the Grand Waggy where I post and share Wagoneers around the world. And if you want to see more on how I got interested into buying a Jeep Grand Wagoneer, make sure you check out this video right here. It'll be linked down below as well. But I was running this Instagram account and I really wanted to have my own full-size Jeep project for this Instagram account and make a YouTube channel to go along with it. And the first thing I saw on Facebook Marketplace in August of 2020 was a 1977 Jeep J10 pickup truck. This was the first FSJ that came up for sale in my area, and I really wanted to get my hands on it. So I took my friend Max along with me. Him and I went to go test drive it. The thing sounded really good, especially for a 6-cylinder. I thought it sounded like a V8. I love the styling. I like the blue body and the red tailgate with the white lettering. If I would have gotten it, I probably would have kept it and not done any body work to it. The thing ran and drove pretty well. However, I wasn't fully convinced on the engine rebuild that the owner had told me that he did. And there were a couple other things personally that I wasn't too sure about. So I ended up making an offer on this Jeep, and it was a lot lower than what the owner had wanted to get for it, so I ended up passing on it. And just a couple weeks later, I found my 1986 Jeep Grand Wagoneer out in the Grand Rapids area in Michigan. So long story short, my friend Rio and I ended up test driving the Jeep Wagoneer for about an hour, and ultimately I decided to get it. But let's take a step back here and kind of pretend if the Jeep J10 didn't fall through and I had both options, this is why I would choose the Wagoneer. Number one, the Jeep J10 pickup truck, it was a manual. And with the fact that these two vehicles are just, older vehicles and a lot is going on, I'm ultimately pretty happy that I ended up with my Grand Wagoneer that is equipped, of course, with an automatic transmission. There's less things to worry about because if I'm being honest, when I'm driving my Wagoneer, sometimes I have plenty of other things that I gotta keep on my mind just in case if the Jeep was to break down. So I'm glad that I ended up with the Grand Wagoneer with the automatic transmission versus the Jeep J10 with the manual. Number two, I'm really glad that I got my Wagoneer because of the 4 doors that it has. With the 4 doors, you can stuff in more people. With the Jeep J10, you could only do 3 people in the vehicle at one time. But with the Grand Wagoneer, you can stuff 2 up front and 3 people in the back. So you got 5 people fit comfortably. There's lots of space to spread out, lots of space in the back. It's just the perfect road trip vehicle. Number 3, I'm glad that I got my Wagoneer with the iconic AMC 360 V8 engine. There's so much room to work on these engines underneath the hood. There's lots of parts readily available at an affordable price. And a lot more people, I could be wrong, a lot more people have Grand Wagoneers versus the Jeep J10 pickup trucks, so there's more of a community. Let me know down in the comments if I'm wrong about this. Number 4, I love the styling of both of them. However, the Wagoneer is just a little bit more appealing to me. It's more iconic looking with that wood grain. There's nothing quite like it out on the road. Those are a couple reasons why I ended up picking my Grand Wagoneer over the Jeep J10 pickup truck. If the Jeep J10 didn't fall through, I probably would have went with the Wagoneer, what I've always loved, just a little bit more. One day, I would like to add an old Gladiator or a Cherokee or an older Wagoneer, another full-size Jeep. Would love to add one of those to the stall to accompany the 86 Grand Wagoneer. Let me know what you think below. What would you pick? Would you pick the Grand Wagoneer or the Jeep J10 pickup truck, or a different full-size Jeep, or just a, maybe you don't even like Jeeps? That would make me question why you're watching this video. Let me know what you think down below. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one for a Wagoneer Wednesday at 7 p.m. video next week. Take care, everyone.